Good evening, listeners and viewers. I am Kweku Anan and I'm a journalist. Barely 24 hours, there's a video in circulation by myself. And this video is particularly talking to the New Patriotic Party communication machinery to beware of an impending tsunami soon to hit the news market. And I've made an emphasis to this particular stories, call them fake stories, which of course these stories would hit the news market and will make the government of the NPP completely out of place. A story that would hit to make the government certainly would struggle, or if you like, a moment that they may need a live oxygen to survive, meaning that they're going to hit the iceberg. So story Stormway in the airba. Na Msenra Medesa footage in the Babontin. Enipa bebre. The pushback is huge, demanding to have a heads up of this particular story coming, or this impending storm, if you like. Na Imre, because of the pushback, abe necessary say yede story no. Ehum popia kakrabe tuwiem na ama obia so adano hoso. But then I will not be quick to give detail of that story until the story itself we call the fake news a better form. Number one, stories ne basi. Dia womo aya arrangement anytime if by this footage we na more man se madrinia. A video recording ever hit the news market. Simply to seek to suggest to say the president, His Excellency Adodo Akufo-Addo akwaji bribe. Na sa footage we a donation a donation ediama president. Na sa footage ne no womo ebe dane narrative ne per the narrative ya memedema we no. In that footage no and a video na ebe babonte no the same narrative. Namely, they will change the narrative to suggest that yes, Obi Akwakoma President Akufo-Addo a bribe to as it way maintain somebody in his office. And a video no munso be to say nipa no this donation and a bribe the Koma president no nipa and it was a government agency. Na agency be well, na mema mo heads up. A bit to my Minister of Agric, a bit to my urban roads, any. Na sa footage munso, womu stati amount in the say, 40,000 Ghana cedis. And now baby say, into a mampeni, or tiaku nasi. Into 40,000, so here, ye new bima or man of 40,000. Into one sample 40,000 abonwana. But we, any new ma, akosu or minimum Ghana for yemu binimo. Ye kasetia abra abrante bia ye friend Anas Areme Anas sorry wo maimu for more than 15 years original Ghana has say ebra ono narrative no opese o kire Ghana ni bia say we ye corrupt no is when Anas would take a camera, fix some buttons and go to people and film envelopes and film giving money to people, and then he will portray that video as a what the bribe akomobi. Ene abeye nyina so MOB disa adeno ede babe di president Akufo-Addo just around the corner as the countdown today remain 9 days to go to the polls. The second story and also ebe hit the news market. A gentleman be personally myself quick have asked that individual some questions some time ago and there hasn't been answers yet. A branty efeno Manasseh Azure Awini once upon a time worked with multimedia and resigned recently. Well, let me put the emphasis here, and emphasis is mine. We do not know that or the story be beba. Na sa story no. Ebeya in collaboration with multimedia and now so say that story will stand on its legs alone. And what is it? Manasseh Azure and so actual letter come President Akufo-Addo in demanding to know said the recent COVID-19 fumigation conducted by ministries and some agencies, also President Yina, and also Costi, and since all the letter na coin, answer ebia MI, NSCC per my intelligence and reliably informed that the president has directed, say, onfa ne letter na enco ministers no, na at the ministerial level yano and femano. We acquire to say in the scheme of things, letter no de coin a delay and in delay. 2, ye man answer, ya man answer. 3, a dear ben and no share and sanka. So in their game plan, what is likely that is going to be their headlines would be say, Omampeni His Excellency, ye the letter brain is only sassanian we no question. What is it that the president has to hide? 2, why the president was unable to answer or give answers to those questions. The way we see her. 2 stories we ABP Abonting. 2 stories we ABP Abonting. Now they be a me question me bisa say. There are some radio stations where it depends on what time is it, that when it's close to elections. In their scheme of operations, that sounds like we would always want to champion the what you call the regime change and then agenda, kind of. And when you say it, they say, no, you did not say it right. But I have to again tell the communicators of the New Patriotic Party that your adversaries out there aren't through with you yet. There's still a lot that they are going to put on the table. Anytime now, what campaigning for many days, weeks and months into the polls, not 1 hour or 1 day, your adversary or your opponent would just countenance on something negatively and, as it were, shut you down, because they know that there are lots of people in this country Yadwin Sebi Ewo form and they want to fake it with our minds. There's a lot more. But I'll hold on to this and surely we'll come back again. I am Kweku Anan and I'm a journalist. Part 3 would soon hit your screens.